Hi Yoga Tribe, welcome to the Morning Mindset series. This is day 2. The theme today will be surrender, one of my favorite themes to do for a meditation or a yoga class. So let's begin in a comfortable seated position. Try not to lay down because it's first thing in the morning. We don't want to fall back to sleep. You can start to shut down the eyes, taking a few deep breaths, drawing down that breath deep into the belly. And as you exhale, the belly comes back towards the spine. And becoming aware of your body, aware of your breath. And just noticing any areas of tension or areas of softness in the body. If we have any niggles, just trying not to create a story or drama around what's going on in the body. Just noticing it and acknowledging it and letting it go. And so the affirmation for today's class is I release the illusion of control and go with the flow of life. I release the illusion of control and go with the flow of life. So you can feel free to use that affirmation during this meditation or throughout the day. I release the illusion of control and go with the flow of life. And I invite you to just pay attention to the mind. Notice what's coming up for you. And can you let go of the idea of what meditation should look like for you? Let go of the idea of what meditation should feel like. And for many of us, we believe that meditation is about having a calm mind, free from worries, free from stress, free from our thoughts. But rather, it's the opposite. Meditation is possibly having all of those things, or at least some, and being aware of them. Being able to navigate through them with a sense of ease. And our yoga practice is not getting rid of all of the stresses in life. There's always going to be things that create challenge for us. But it's more about how we deal with those challenges and building that resilience to continue to flow through life with a sense of ease. Continue your breath. And can you maybe just think of a moment in your life where you have created these rules for yourself. Perhaps these rules or these expectations. And so just notice when you create these rules and expectations, you actually create a cage for yourself. And so you say to yourself, if life, I won't be happy, or life is not good unless XYZ happens. And so rather than creating this set of conditions or this set of rules for how life should be or should feel or should look, instead, can we just be happy in this moment? Paying attention to the little things in life. Trying not to control everything. Something else that we may even find challenging when sometimes things are out of control, or they're not in a certain step-by-step process. Can we let go of that control? It doesn't have to look and feel the way that we think it should all the time, and it won't. The sooner we learn to let go of that control, or even the sooner that we realize that we don't really have control at all. We might have some influence over the things that happen in our lives, but control is just an illusion. Once we realize that, can we just go with the flow of life? And so I invite you to just think of one thing. It doesn't have to be many, just one thing perhaps that you have been trying to fix or control, or a rule or a condition that you've been placing on yourself that is perhaps stopping you, is making life a little harder. And it's stopping you from relaxing, from being happy, from just enjoying the moment. And so I'll take you through a visualization. We can start by imagining we're floating on a river. And so we're floating up and down. We're going with the flow of the river. So it's just a gentle river. There's no massive rapids. We're feeling that light feeling when we float. And we feel safe. We're in a little boat. We feel safe. We've got the sun shining down on us. And then we come back to that one thing that we're trying to control, or that one thing that we are creating, that one rule that we're creating. And can we just flick it away onto the river? And so it's there beside us, but it's still floating. It's just floating. It's not stopping what we do. It's not getting in the way of our day. And you might have just that one thing that you need to get rid of, let go of. Can you also, or it might be numerous things, you might be doing that with a number of different things in your life. You're not controlling another person, you're letting go of the way the house should look all the time, the way you should look all the time. Whatever it is that you need to let go of to be happy, to be content. And as you just flicking these worries, these rules, these things that we're trying to control, just letting them go, flicking them away, they're just kind of floating down the stream, down the river in front of you, and they're slowly moving out of sight. it's just you on this river, floating by yourself. In peace, in a feeling of calm. And you're welcome to stay here and float and flow along the river. Or you can start to get ready for your day with these extra things that are gone, these extra rules and conditions. You can start to open the eyes if the eyes are closed. And thank you so much for joining me. Enjoy this day of letting go of control and flowing through the day with ease. Thank you, guys.